it's Karen on the Lake Stamper here in Grand Blanc, and oh, we had our first round of snow. So you know it's getting near Christmas. So today I thought we would do something really fun. I'm doing some bows for my Christmas tree. All right, and I wanted to show you a really easy way to do some bows and also to maybe match your cards to go with them. Okay, so first things first, I want to show you a couple of them. We're going to do this one here today. All right, it came out really nice, really easy to do, and you won't have any problems, I promise. And then of course I've got my puffy powder puff one, and this is a double layer. All right, so first things first, get your favorite ribbon, go to Dollar Tree, go to Sam's. I got mine at Sam's, okay, and go to Target. Anybody and his mother will have some really great, especially right now for the Black Friday. Oh, and Michael's. Don't forget Michael's. Use your coupons. So, first things first, get your favorite ribbon. And what I usually like to do is I want to do it at 12 inches. Okay, so I'm just gonna eyeball it, and it's at 12. And then what you're gonna do is, taking it face side up, you're going to fold it. All right, that's one fold. You're gonna do it 6 times. 1, 2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so we've got that nice and even here, and one more, and we're just going to cut. Now, a couple things you should have today obviously is ribbon, your favorite, some really nice scissors, and if you've got some wire scissors or anything that old cut wire, that's great. You can use the tie clips if you want to, whatever you want to use. Now this is for fabric, so I'm going to use these scissors right here. Also, what I do when I've got one by itself, like this one, let's see if I've got one by itself. Maybe I don't. Oh, I guess I don't. Oh yeah, right here. See this one right here? I'm just going to right now do a dovetail so I don't have to worry about it. So you know how to do a dovetail. Always do dovetails on your ribbons. It makes it a little bit more finished. All right, so we're just going to do that, cutting up, fold it, cutting up, and then you've got your dovetail. Okay, where's my trash can? Oh, right here. Okay, so now you've got this nice and folded. All right, now you want to fold it again. Okay, what you want to do now is you want to find your halfway point. Okay, halfway. Okay, fold it really nice. Now you can do a couple things. You can cut here and cut here, and then you'll have a nice little area for your wiring. However, if you don't feel comfortable and you don't want to waste your ribbon, then don't do that. All right, do this as a practice run if you want to before you cut your ribbon, because once you cut it, you can't go back. You know, note to self. So what I'm going to show you is a no cutting way. Get your wires, your green ties, those will work. Pipe cleaners will work. And I'm just going to do a nice little tie right here, nice and tight. See, it's halfway, so you know that. I'm just going to, and if I don't like it, I'll just cut this off and start again. Okay, so this hasn't ruined any of my ribbon at all. And then I'm going to tie it again. I'm just going to wire it back and forth a couple times, making sure it's nice and tight, and it is. Now take one end. All right, take one end and go into the inside of it. Don't do the outside yet, do the inside. And when you do the inside, you're going to go towards your right. All right, there might be a loosey one. That's all right, he goes with this one. He's all by himself. He doesn't really have a ribbon. So move this to your right, and then take the inner one, the middle one, and go towards your left. Okay, see how it's forming just a little bit? That middle one will be right smack in the middle. Okay, turn it around. Don't worry about fluff yet. Fluff is the most important for your ribbons. Absolutely. Take your inside again. You've got the inside, go to your right. There you go. Take your second to the middle, go to your left. And then you've got your one in the middle, okay? That's because we did six rounds, right? If we had done 8, you would have had 4. So I only wanted to do 3 on each side, and this came out perfect. Now remember, we had this little tag all by its lonesome, which is fine because we've got another one in the back here. And that still makes it look just as pretty. So you can either cut this off if you want. I recommend that you keep it on. It adds more volume to your pretty little bow here. Okay, here's one more. He was all by his lonesome, and see, you can have him out here. We definitely would want to dovetail him, but if you can't really see him, that's not a problem either. I think we can. I am going to dovetail this just in case it's you can see it. Even though it's small, that's okay. And I'll just dovetail real quick. And there we go. Now, we've got the makings of a really pretty bow, don't we? Look at that. Look at that. Came out so pretty so far. And then this might be a good side to use. You just depend on which side you want to use. Do you want to use this side, or do you want to use this side? They both are really pretty. So take about, let's take about, I usually eyeball this. I want to do its little tail now, okay? So I'm going to, but I want to make a knot this time. And before I do that, I need to make sure I've got plenty. So I'm thinking probably 24, okay? 22 to 24, all right? And take your sewing scissors, or whatever scissors you have handy. Okay, move that. We're gonna make a knot, that's why I want it just a little bit bigger. We can always cut it down. And then we can dovetail this now if we want to. Let's just say we want it this length. I may want it shorter, and I always have to remember which way. See? Wrong way. I always do that. I always do that. Okay. Every single time. I have lost more ribbon that way. All right. So now, what you can do if you're in a hurry, take your wiring. You could just put this right on here like this, wire it up, and you'd be good to go. All right. But I don't want to do that. I want to make a knot this time. So I'm trying to figure out which side I like. I really like this side, even though that's where the wiring was. That was the back, all right? And I like that side because it's just got a little bit more, it's just got a little bit more body to it, I think. That's what it is. Just move the wiring. You're going to use those anyway to put on your tree or on a gift or on a wreath, really. So I want to make sure it's even. Looks like it's not. So we're just going to, and we've got plenty here, see? Plenty. So what I'm going to do now is just make a nice knot. Okay. And turn it around. Okay. And make it tight. It's not gonna break. Nice and tight. Now, what you have to do now is just, now I'm going to probably cut these down a little bit, except for this guy. I want to take take your, the one that's, the one that's way in the, the little guy that's way in there first to the right, and then this one to the left, and then this one fluff up. Okay, it's like the inner ones first. Okay, and then take this side, take this little guy to the right, take this little guy to the left, and you've got, remember, you've got this little extra tail. There's nothing wrong with having 4 tails, actually, or even 3, if that's all you have. Okay, I like to do 3. I think it's a little bit more manageable, and it's great for the tree. You don't want a huge one. If you want to make a tree topper, which is easy to do, I'll show you that next, but this is one for a gift. Okay, if you wanted to make a gift. My daughter used to make a lot of bows, and she used to always say, you need some new bows for your Christmas tree. So I think I'm going to do them this year. I haven't done bows in a while, and I wanted to make some bows. So I am gonna take this off a couple inches just to kind of get it even with this one. I could maybe even make it shorter, but oh my gosh. And then you remember, you've got wiring back here. All right, which is great. You can add this for your tree, and it makes it easier. Or you can slide another wire right in here, and you can put that right on the tree. Now, I think those came out great. Now, another idea is to get a matching card to go with them. Let's say you wanted to put this on a tree, on a gift, right? Well, it's funny you should say that. This one is the deers, all right? So I made a really pretty card using the Marius trees, and I'll show this in the next video. But isn't that great? You've got a little Marius trees, and you've got a really pretty bow to go with your card. Isn't that pretty? And I used the bow for inside the tree. So if you've got a really favorite bow, a ribbon that you have, this one is the deers. I got this at Sam's. I love it. It's got all the glitter on it. I just die cut all my glitter ornaments, and oh my God, how cute is it, right? And did some embossing on it, heat embossing. Now, if you have the truck, and everybody should have the truck by now. There's no reason not to have that truck, right? So what I did is I did more of a powder puff, and then I did another one, and then I layered them together. This would be great for a wreath. All right, let's say you were giving a wreath to somebody, or some huge gift, like maybe a TV. Santa was really good. You were really good that year. So then you might want to put this little guy with this one. Isn't that cute? I know. I think that's adorable. I think that is really adorable. Now, if you really want to go crazy, you could add a lot of these together, okay? But I really like them by themselves for the tree. So I'm going to do a lot of those. But I've done this one for a tree. And this one is, it has all the tails. It has about 4 tails. And it has 2 different layers, okay? And I've done this a while ago, and it looks so pretty on my green tree. I also have a flock tree, a huge 15-foot flock tree. So that's why I'm making so many of the gold, because that theme is gold. This one is more the reds, and then of course, you know, your little sweet little truck, which, oh my God, this came out so cute. I mean, really? But yeah, matching cards to go with your matching bows. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. An easy way to not ruin your ribbon if you're not sure of how to do it first. So I thought this was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it today. Look at that. And if you like what you see, you know, hit the subscribe button. Hit it twice. You'll get notifications all the time. Well, anyway, happy Christmas crafting. All right, talk to you soon. Bye bye.